what advice can you give to resources or people that would want to maintain that level of sustainable performance?
So I guess maintaining a particular level of sustainable performance is difficult because you really can't tell what challenges you'll get every day. So for me, I tell myself to hang in there because I guess there's a level of commitment that you have to stay true to what you have agreed on, regardless if it's if it's an internal formal agreement. It's actually an agreement with yourself that I chose to be with this organization, and what are the opportunities that I can avail of, I can avail for myself while I'm still in this organization. And another thing would be, I always tell myself, you cannot control what other people can do, or you cannot control the things that you experience or that you get. But what you can control is your reaction to it. So if given a very difficult task, are you gonna fly? Or are you gonna fight it? Are you gonna learn from it? So in a way, that's where not being afraid to make mistakes comes in. So if you're deciding that you want to fight it, and then it might not come into what you want, or it might not be resolved, then what are your learnings from it? That's another way of winning, the fight that you're in. And aside from that, do not be afraid to ask for help. This is not a one man, you know, this is not an island that we're in. We are around 1,000 something employees. And there is already a support system in place. So avail of that. If you don't want to avail of that, then seek out your own support system. Because I'm very sure that you're not the only person, if you're dealing with anything difficult, you're not the only person who has experience in that. But it will require a bit of legwork to find your peers and to find friends within the organization. But once you found them, and once you've actually shared your time with them, I'm quite sure that you'd think that it was worth your time. Aside from that, study it and learn. If you haven't have that hunger for learning it, for knowledge it, then try your every opportunity to cultivate that. Because the organization that we're in, the environment and the business that we're in, it feeds off on our knowledge, it feeds off on information. So that's also one way of equipping yourself for any future challenges that you might get.
Yay.